One of my favorite memories is when I was volunteering at what used to be the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago. I was wrapping up for the night. The loudspeakers announced visiting hours were over, and that was my cue to get out of there. And as I was leaving, I passed the playroom, and there were about 4 or 5 moms there, and they start trying to get my attention. They're like, "Woo, Mr. Magician, come over here." And I was a little apprehensive. I waved them and said, "Hey, let me check with Child Life, make sure it's okay if I stay." And they immediately interrupted, like, listen, you tell anybody that gives you problems that if there's an issue, they come talk to the moms on the 5th floor. So that was it. I knew I was going to do magic for this group. So I absolutely went over to them. There were a couple siblings there they wanted me to do magic for. So I started doing some magic for the siblings, and I can tell they're not really that interested. They look tired. And so the moms keep pushing it, and eventually I'm like, hey, it's okay. If they don't want to see magic, they don't need to. And I finally found out the real reason they wanted me to come over. One of them says, "But the moms haven't seen any magic." So I knew that was it. I was going to do magic for these moms. I was going to focus on them for a minute. And so I do. So I do a couple tricks for them. There's one in particular where like a line pops out and they act all surprised. And one of them's like, "Oh, it's time for margaritas." And they just started laughing hysterically. So I wrap up, I finish a couple tricks, and then I head out. But that's an example of why I love open heart magic. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is seeing all the kids, not just specific kids, but all of them. But we also focus a lot on the interaction with the parents and the siblings, because they're also going through a very tough time. A little bit of joy for this group of moms during what's a difficult time. It was just a phenomenal memory that I cherish to this day. So that's one of the reasons I love open heart magic, and it's a special place in my heart. Diego Gonzalez. I am a hospital magician alum. I was a hospital magician for about 8 years.